Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take account of what I got on this Costco haul. Take a look at everything that I purchased and then keep in mind that I spent $210 on this haul. As far as I'm concerned, that's quite a bit of money. But when you look at what I got, I don't think that I got that much stuff for $210. Now, I remember when I first married with Mrs. Alaska Prepper, $100 would fill our cupboards for an entire month. And here, what you're seeing now is $210, more than twice what we used to spend. When people ask me, why do you get so much stuff to put away? One of the things I like to tell them, besides being self-reliant in case something goes wrong, is that what you see here, the things that I actually put away for future use, that's like me putting money in the bank. Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. I went to Costco to see what their meat prices were like, and I really lucked out. Because the only meat that I saw there that was still at a decent price was their ground beef. But I got some other things as you see here. So welcome, and let me show you what I got. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so as you can see, I got a nice little Costco haul here. And like I said before, the main reason I went to Costco today was because I wanted to get some more meat. I ended up getting ground beef because this ground beef is $87.13. Let me see, is it 87? No, it's $88.13. Oh, there's Miss Pebbles inspecting everything. Little girl is a troublemaker. Look, hey, get out of there. Don't be trying to bite that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. She's a troublemaker. She's not inspecting. She's trying to cause trouble. So anyways, the ground beef that I got is $88.12, which is pretty good. It was till $3.99 a pound. But let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the meat at Costco has really gone up. I mean, the steak and the pork and the chicken, they actually had a poster out there. I didn't take a picture of it, but they had a poster out there that says something like this. I'm going to paraphrase what it said. It said, "Please excuse us for the increased prices in meats. We did not increase the price for profit. We increased it because our wholesaler increased the price on us." So it says something like that. But most of their meat was ridiculous. When I went and took a look at the ribeye and the New York strips and those cuts of steaks, I am so glad that I went ahead and stocked up on that stuff a couple of months ago or a month and a half ago, whenever it was that I showed you guys that I got those. Because those now are close to $20 a pound for those types of meats. So anyways, I ended up getting a little over 20 pounds of ground beef. And what I plan on doing with that is, tomorrow I am going to be doing another round of pressure canning. And as you can see the butter up there, that butter, I got another 2 packs. They went up in price by 50 cents. So now for 4 pounds is $8.49, which is still not too bad. I ended up gifting a few of the pints of ghee that I made the other day. So I'm going to end up making some more ghee with that butter. Some of the other things that I got that was a halfway decent price is the eggs that you see there. And 2 dozen eggs come in 1 pack. I ended up getting 2 packs. And it's less than $5 for 2 dozen eggs, which here it's not a bad price. Okay, it's a halfway decent price. I know that it's probably a lot cheaper than that in the lower 48. And as you can see there, we also got some pre-cooked bacon slices. So those are just not for us to prep with or anything like that. Those are for us to use on a regular basis. It's a lot easier to grab a couple slices out of there whenever you want to make a sandwich or have them with eggs or whatever, than to cook 2 or 3 slices at one time. And as you can see to your right there, I ended up getting a pack of hamburger buns. You know why, ladies and gentlemen? You all know that I love to bake, and I do. But it's summertime here, and today it is a blistering 76 degrees. So normally during the summer, I don't do any baking unless it's for a special occasion or something special that we've got going on. So that's just some hamburger buns so that we can have a cookout 2 or 3 times in a month or so. We'll go out there and have a hamburger for dinner. And those buns are actually really good quality. And as you can see to your right there, we got some summer stuff. We got some graham crackers, and my wife and my daughter really like to make s'mores, so that's what those are for. If you take a look at your left again behind the meat, I ended up getting another one of those jars of, oops, sorry about that. Another jar of mayonnaise. This is really good mayonnaise. It's the kind of mayonnaise that I grew up on. So we've got 2 jars of these now with this one. So this ought to last us quite a while. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that we got some chips. Little Mrs. Alaska, or Little Miss Alaska Prepper, has to have her cheddar and sour cream Ruffles, right? She loves those chips, so I get a bag every once in a while. And as you can see to your left there, if you've never tried those Kettle brand potato chips, the barbecue style, those things are really good. And that's Mrs. Alaska Prepper's favorite. And the one that Pebbles knocked down is my favorite. I love Cheetos. And if you can see in the bag there behind the butter, I ended up getting a 25-pound bag of sugar. And the reason I got that bag of sugar now is not because we need it, obviously, but I've been saving up some of those apple juice gallon containers that we've been using up. And I think I have 3 empties now that are clean and ready to go. And that will fill up 3, if not close to 3 of those containers. So that's why I got that, because I've got the containers ready for them. And that's an easy 5-10 minute job to be able to put those away. Now, let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, do you remember when baby wipes came in packs of 10 100 pack wipes? Remember when those came in packs of 10, the box? And they were $19.99 for a pack of 10, unless you found them on sale. Well, now, as you can see there, $900 for the exact same price. So people may like to think that they're still paying the same price, but in reality, we're paying 10% more than what we used to pay because of shrinkflation. Let me show you a couple of the things that I got. One that's actually a first aid thing that I got, and then the last thing that I got that Little Miss Alaska Prepper loves. Now, as you can see there, those are called Otter Pops, and they're 100% fruit juice pops that you put, ice pops that you put in the freezer. Little Miss Alaska Prepper loves those things, so I pick up a box every once in a while when I see them at Costco. And the last thing that I got one of these. It's called Wound Seal. And what this is like a powder that comes in 3 small individual tubes. And what this does is it clogs up your blood if you have some kind of an injury where you're having not really bleeding out. I wouldn't say that this is for like an arterial injury where you're gushing blood, but this is something that can help coagulate your blood for a cut until you can get it looked at and stop the bleeding. Because, you know, there are places in your body that bleed a lot easier than others. So I thought this was a good little thing to have. Hopefully we'll never need it, but very nice thing to have just in case. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got for this Costco haul. Why did I do this video? To show off what I got? No, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely not. The reason I do this video, ladies and gentlemen, is I could have very easily just not done it and put everything away. But the reason I do it is because you guys see how much stuff I have. All right, you've seen how many things I've gotten over the years that I've been doing this and that I've been putting away. And why do I continue to do it? If I've already got so many things put away, why do I continue to do it? Because in my heart, I believe that we are going to need this food that I'm putting away. That's why I continue to do it. I choose to take the money that I could have spent on something else and choose to buy some food in addition to some of the things that we use on a regular basis so that I can put it away. So that one day if I need it and my family needs it, we'll have it. And Lord willing, if one day one of our neighbors need it because they're not as prepared, we'll be able to help. So ladies and gentlemen, don't make excuses. If you're not prepping, make sure that you start prepping. If you are prepping, make sure that you keep your preps topped off. And make sure that you continue to add to your preps. As long as you have room, you can still add to your preps. I think that food is going to be one of the biggest things that is going to affect our lives in the next couple of years. So I hope that you guys are heeding the warning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much to all of you that joined the live stream yesterday. I had a great time. It was a beautiful thing that happened yesterday. And I thank you very much for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I hope that you have a great week ahead. So remember to be good to each other, because when good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper, and I am out.